Welcome to War Thunder with Subdude. How y'all doing today? Well, day one of the patch 1.95 has elapsed, in my opinion, because it's late at night and I'm getting ready to go to bed. But I've made some progress, even though I've only played for a little while. Basically gotten down through the J22B and the B17A and the B18A. But my progress forward from this point on is going to be down these two lines. And my reason is the bombers end at rank 3, rank 4. And they really don't do a lot for anybody. There isn't really much that I want to get into on these planes. They're just going to be easy pickings for most, in most cases. The A21A3 and the J21A2 look like interesting planes. They look like they'll be fun to play around with. 413.2 millimeter guns, machine guns, and a 20 millimeter cannon. It's same as the Hispano. So it's 20 millimeter by 110, 140 rounds. That's all right, and it's all in the nose, so it makes for good aiming. The fighter version has one preset, whereas the attacker version got 12 different armament presets. The other J21A1 is another fighter. It's only got one armament preset, which means it's an interceptor type. So I got two interceptors and an attacker. Then I get this, which is a plane I'll purchase it, but that's all I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to purchase it. It'll never come out. I'll never fly it. And that's just because I've got as many Mustangs as I want already. I don't need another one. The J21RA looks to be a interesting attacker. Jet fighter. And again, it's got the same weapons loadout as the J21As, so that'll be interesting. The A21RB is definitely a improvement because it's got 5 armament presets. And then we come down to another Hangar Queen. I did not enjoy this plane in the British lineup. I never got it in the Italian lineup. And the reason is I think it's junk. You may differ. I don't care. I don't like it, and I won't fly it. J29A, the old brother of the J29B or D. One armament preset. It got guns, 20 millimeters, 720 rounds, which is a good amount. Then we come down to the J29F. This one's got the licensed copy of the AIM-9Bs, the RB something or another. RB-24s. Exact same performance to the AIM-9Bs. The JA-29B, basically ground attack, modifications, all these rockets. Let me tell you something. Most of these rockets aren't worth the trouble to actually arm them, especially these. The big rockets are garbage. I mean, they've got a rainbow trajectory. You fire them and they're already started for the ground. They're not very flat shooting. And neither are the M49s or the M51s. Now, it may be something with the programming, but I think if they don't change the trajectory on these things to give them a little bit more flatness, right? It's 340 meters a second. This thing is just absolutely horrible. And it's only got like 5 kilograms of power, of explosive. And it's just straight TNT. 80 millimeters of penetration. Yeah. And it's all explosive penetration, so why does it go down over distance? And if you can shoot that thing 2,000 meters, you must be firing it from way up in the sky. Because I don't see those rockets ever getting to 2,000 meters. That's 2 kilometers. And no. Then we come to the Lancens. You got the fighter version. Fighter version has 4 armament presets. Modifications, let's look. Without load, then it's got rockets. 4 sidewinders, basically. And 2 sidewinders and rockets. So it's got a ground attack component. Then you have the A-32A, the ground attack version. It has bombs and rockets, but it has no missiles. So a good plane if you're an attacker, but limited in air-to-air. 20 millimeter cannons on this one, 30 millimeter cannons on this one. 360 rounds, 360 rounds. I think that's a mistake. I think that if they're 20 millimeter cannons, there should be more ammo. If the ammo is right, then they should be 30 millimeter cannons. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this version had the exact same ammo count. This one says it has the M55 cannon. This one says it has the M49 cannon. So if this has the M49 cannon, basically the rounds are smaller. So there should be a larger count in the ammo storage. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. But the Lancens are something I'm interested in getting to. Nice planes. France. I've been working a little bit on getting my étendard. People will notice I have not gotten the American planes because I'm just not into getting the American planes. And somebody will come out eventually and say, but the F-86K is a French plane and an Italian plane. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want it. I will get it eventually, but I am not going to bust my hump over getting it. And I definitely will not be busting my hump for the F-100D in the French lineup, which has a considerably reduced weapons load. Thanks, no. Don't need it. Etendard, on the other hand, yep, I will be grinding for it. Just got started, so that's the way life goes. There's nothing in Italy, and Japan has got nothing that I'm interested in. Britain, I am still working on the Phantom, and I'm working slowly on it because I'm having a hard time with the British planes. USSR, haven't made a lot of progress on the USSR. Germany, I have been making progress on the MiG-21 MF. Personally, I think they need to nest the CL-13s and drop a Phantom in there, but we'll see what happens. And by the way, I like the MF as far as it's got weapons loadouts. I am sick to death of planes that have garbage weapons loadouts. And this plane has got 23 millimeter with 200 rounds, which is, holy smokes, what did they do? Finally breaking loose the piggy banks to arm their planes a little better before they sell them to the Germans. Wow! Maybe the Germans paid more for it. Bigger ammo storage. Let's see. Wow! Even the Russians bought more bullets for their guns. Woo! About time. USA, there's nothing new. So I haven't done a whole lot with it other than using the A2D1 to grind. And the only thing I'm grinding there is Lions. And literally, I use A2D1 to grind from less than $1 million to 6.3 million. Actually, it was 6.6 million until recently when I upgraded one of the French planes crew status. Now, speaking of crew status, let's look at something I think is an absolute joke. Now, before anyone complains, I spent the gold. I did. I spent the gold on doing this for a reason. Until I saw this, and I went, oh my God. 1.64 million Lions to upgrade from basic to expert. In every other lineup, the cost of the plane in Lions is the cost to upgrade from basic to expert. This plane is a premium. Now, let's take a look at, we'll get this off the way. We'll go to research. This is the J29D. Here is the JA29B, the attack version. It costs 1 million Lions. guess what the upgrade from basic to expert should cost? 1,000,000 lions. The J29F, 1,000,000 lions. So, upgrading to expert would be 2,000,000 lions. We don't have a cost here. And we know it's a $50 aircraft to buy. Some purist is going to say, it's $49.95. Who cares? It's a $50 plane. Even the A32 at 1.02 and the J32B at 1.02 would be 1.020, 1,020,000 lions each to purchase, and then another 1,020,000 to upgrade from basic to expert. Better planes than the J29D by far. They be faster, they be better armed, they be better capable. So, Gaijin, fix this. This is obscene. This is obscene. And with that, I will say good night to all. This is Subdude signing out. Y'all have a pleasant today, a better tomorrow, and we will catch you in the skies in Air Realistic on the good maps. Good night, folks.